This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are here in Istanbul, Turkey for the IBA event. I'd like to be joined by Gold Star Spencer Brown. Spencer, this is a star-studded event here, isn't it?
Fantastic, isn't it? It was like going back to when Turkey put that massive event on back in Riyadh all those years ago. You know, it's a bit like being back at that. It's nice to be here. Nice to see that on this side of the world they're looking. Boxing's become very fashionable again, hasn't it?
Well, it certainly has, and I think you, Turkey Al-Sheikh, played a very, very big part in that.
Yeah, I think Turkey more than me, to be honest. But you know, he's bringing the events back. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? And once you think, oh, he's going to slow down a bit, he just puts another event on that's unbelievable. The Crawford Canelo event's fucking huge, isn't it? And I think he's lining up the next event after that already.
Certainly. Look, we just spoke to Tyson Fury. He's in great form today, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's had a great time. He's enjoying himself. We're not here for very long. We're here for a couple of days. And yeah, they've treated us really well, you know.
We will talk about Tyson, but first of all, I want to ask you about Jarrell Miller. Done a load of interviews yesterday in his usual self, giving it to everyone. Yeah. He just wants a big fight now, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I think he deserves a big fight. You know, there's all these rumours flying about, a load of shit. He's been in Thailand for quite a while, training, and he's lost a lot. He looks well, doesn't he?
He does.
He looks well, and he's trained his nuts off out there. And he deserves a big fight now, because I think the world will see how good he is.
I also want to ask you about Kevin Arena. What is he, 2.5 weeks out?
Fancy him for my life. Fancy Kevin for my life. I spoke to him yesterday with Tyson, and he seems very confident. What people forget, done a lot of sparring with Tyson. So the height, the weight, the reach, that won't bother him. He can get underneath people. And when he does, and he lets that hammer go, we've seen what he did with Dubois. Yeah. He let the hammer go, and that was nearly a massive banana skin.
Even Justice Hooney in the last round.
Let me tell you, I thought I'm now involved with Justice Hooney, but at the time, I thought he'd done it. Yeah. And what I will say, his mother died the day before. He should have really gone home, but he couldn't, and he'd done it for his mum. And you could see the effects of that on him that day. His head weren't really with it. Yeah. He was very lethargic. He was upset, like any man would be upset at the death of his mother. But he carried on, and he nearly took Hooney out in the last.
I want to ask you about Justice Hooney. Yeah, look, amazing performance up until what happened at Portman Road.
Sick as a dog. I looked over and I see Frank Warren, George Warren, and I thought, I've got you bastards. I've actually got you. And Eddie Hearn was jumping out of his seat, and I thought he was in the same, and we were just cruising. Yeah. We were just cruising, and I couldn't see him making any mistakes either, because his boxing was very good that night. And I didn't see the punch, and I turned around like that, he would spark out. And I thought, I can't believe this. And but you know what? What a kid. What a lovely kid, because he just took it on the chin. He knows what he did. He took the fight at 3.5 weeks' notice. He had a couple of other problems. He was fighting injured, which he's just had the operation on his arm now. So he was fighting injured. I think the injury was getting to him, and he couldn't throw that jab that he wanted to in the last couple of rounds. Made a mistake, dropped the ball, and unfortunately, there we are.
Do you think it was a little bit of a fast count to 10?
Well, 1,000,000%. Yeah, of course it was. But let's not take it away. I'm glad in a way, because he could have got up and Wardley.
You don't know what could happen.
No, Wardley could have really hurt him. You know?
Yeah. Right, Tyson. Look, you're laughing because, like, where are we at with him? He's just said he would come out of retirement for a third Usyk fight.
Look, we know where our allegiances lie. We know Tyson's very upset what happened in the last fight. There's a lot of differences of opinion. I'm with Tyson. I thought he won it by 2 rounds. Questionable the first fight, whether he won it, but it was very, very close. It was a 50p coin in between it. So, does he feel aggrieved? I think he did. He's got over that now. As the boredom set in, I don't think so. But if he's going to fight, he's got to do it now. He's at that age where he's got to do it now. You know, has he got it left in him? I asked the question to him, and he said he's got plenty left in the tank. It's all about rewards, isn't it? Risk and reward now. He's got to go back to his family and have a chat with them. Obviously, Paris has enjoyed his company for they're having a great time. His brothers, his dads, you know, they've spent a lot of time together doing stuff, and he's doing the Netflix. He's got a job tomorrow. We've got a job today. We could be as busy as we wanted to. I mean, he lights the room up, doesn't he? He lights the room up. Boxing's in a funny old place without him. One day he's going to have to give up, but is he got all his faculties? 1,000,000%. Is he still got his chin? 1,000,000%. Is he been hurt? Not really. You know, obviously the Wilder fight must have took a bit out of him, but you know, for the right money, for the right deal, I would say he'll be coming out. But he's got to speak to his dad and everybody first. He is the boss. No matter what you think, he's the boss. He's the governor. He'll make the decision. He's a grown man, and he will make that decision. But if you ask me now, I think, yeah, he will fight again.
Does your gut tell you that we're only looking at a third Usyk fight? There obviously might be a little tune-up fight, or is it still the AJ fight?
It'll be a free-fight deal. Okay. Look, we've had discussions with Turkey Al-Sheikh already. Turkey's on it. He wants his next big thing. And let's have it right. This is the biggest fight in the world.
What fight?
The AJ fight.
Yeah.
It's the biggest fight in the world. Me personally, I'd like to see him fight Usyk first, then AJ. But it could be he fights AJ next and then Usyk. I don't know. Those finer points haven't been talked about, but he's up for fighting again. And it's a personal thing. You can't tell him. He's 36 years of age, and he's a very strong-minded person.
Do you reckon we could see Tyson in... I know there's never such a thing as a tune-up fight in the heavyweight division, but slightly lower.
I think he's going to have a tune-up fight. Yeah. The fans will start slagging us and kicking off and saying we're all wankers and whatever we are, and he's a bum and I'm a bum and everybody's a bum, but he's going to need a warm-up fight. He's got to have a warm-up fight. So I don't know who it would be. There's been a few names mentioned. It's a difficult warm-up fight. I mean, somebody just asked me, who would you put? A difficult one, really. Who's around? What's around? But, you know, he don't shrug. You know, there was one that was saying he was hiding from everybody. He's not hiding from everybody. Tyson waits for the best deal he can get.
Do you think that Tyson's got that hunger back yet? Or has he ever lost the hunger?
I don't think he's ever lost the hunger, has he? He's at a different point of his life. Yeah. His kids are getting older. Look, he's going to have to stop sometime. He can't fight forever, can he? But he's going to have to stop sometime, but he's got a couple of years to do it. You can't go in a couple of years, I'll go back boxing again, because it's fucking ridiculous. He's got to do it now, or he don't do it at all. And I think he will do it.
Last one. AJ was actually meant to be here this weekend.
Yeah.
Is there a little bit of disappointment that you couldn't maybe got in a room a bit quiet and just say, look, this is how we do it?
I don't think it works like that. I think AJ's game is a pebble for the fight. Yeah. He just wants it to happen. He's wanted it to happen to settle his own mind, because he wants to know who he's going to fight. He's going to have a warm-up fight himself, isn't he? You know, and you know, he's a good guy, AJ, isn't he? He's a good guy. He just wants to fight. In years to come, there'll be big handshakes, I'm sure. There'll be cuddles. They'll be working together. It's just a natural thing that happens in boxing.
Before I let you go, quick plug, Boxfest 3, Box Park.
So we've signed more people on. I think we got more stars than punters at the moment. So if you wouldn't mind buying a ticket, otherwise we're going to go skin.
Well, yeah, look, I'm sure we'll put the link in the bio. What is it, 12 o'clock start before Usyk Dubois?
Music, fun, booze, celebrities, you name it. There's restaurants in there, there's bars in there. We've got some VIP stuff going on. You know, every time we do it, it seems to get bigger and bigger every time, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's Box Park, the day of Usyk Dubois. Spencer.
Tickets. Otherwise, I'm going to be bankrupt.
And we need our sponsorship deal. Spencer, thank you very much.